What is going on, guys? My name is Jeff and this is Broken Paddock. We went to go take the truck to get dinner tonight, and when I started it up, a check engine light came on. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead, reach in the drawer, grab our simple OBD2 diagnostic interface. This is a Bluetooth one. And then I've got my laptop all ready to go. Alright, since it is night outside, unfortunately it is going to be pretty dark inside the truck. But the cool part is, this one connects right under the dashboard. You can see the light's already there. And the next fun part, we're going to go ahead and get our laptop turned on. Should be fairly quick. It is a solid state drive. It's my little gaming computer. It has some fan issues, so I ended up having to get a new one. We're gonna go ahead, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and connect to, I think this is a Wi-Fi related one. Maybe Bluetooth. It should be OBD2. I'll go ahead and turn the car on. Alright. So let's see if we can connect to this. Get it down here. OBD2. Let me go ahead and get back to you guys when it connects. Alright, so I do have it trying to connect currently. I'm trying to also see the adapter underneath. And it looks like there's only one line lit up, so it might for some reason be having trouble connecting. I'm trying to come down to my other screen. There's my Bluetooth. I'm going to reconnect the Bluetooth. Checking Wi-Fi. There we go. So it is connected to the Raptor. Now what we can do, running all of the modules. So that's just still coming up with that one code. It also looks like my power control module. So here might be. So it looks like there's a P068A code and a P06B8 code. So, internal control module, non-volatile random access memory. So looks like my power control module is having a little bit of issues. This is, again, that one for that. I think there is a way to reset these. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find that and then come back to you guys. Okay, so these are the two codes that pop up when I bring this up. I've got a P068A code, the ECM PCM power relay de-energized performance too early. Previously said DTC not present at time of request. Indicator lights on for this DTC, so that means I do have my check engine light. It is the power control module. And then I also have on the PCM the P06B8, which is the internal control module non-volatile random access memory air. And then, of course, on my APIM is the rear view camera. Now, what is cool is I can go down here. I'm going to reset these because it randomly popped up, and I want to see if it does it again. Down here at the bottom, there is a reset DTC. And it pops up on the screen and says this action will reset, and you're going to go yes. And then what we're going to do, since it is figuring everything, please cycle the ignition off and then back on. And we're going to go okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cycle it off. Then we're going to go ahead and go back on. And what I don't like is the code is still there. So then what we're going to come back down to is we're going to rerun these. And I want to see if it re-pops up. Now it comes up with no codes whatsoever. The light is still on. The light did just blink, so it might be trying to reset itself. Let me go ahead and reread them again. And it is still coming up with nones for everything. So we're going to go ahead and DTC. We're going to go basic. DTCs will be all red now. So it did saying that it did find the ones that it found. And we're going to go ahead and go here. And we're going to try to reread the codes. And it does show as none. What I do want to do is I am going to brake on and I'm going to start the truck. And no light. What I do want to see, because I did reset it, I want to see if the camera works. Because apparently that is one of the fixes if you clear the code. And it doesn't. So I do still have the camera's unable, please see your dealer. So we'll get that fixed. Okay, and I did rerun it one more time once I started the truck and turned it back off. I pulled the key out, reset everything, plugged it all back in, and so the only code that is still coming up is that APIM code, which is the backup camera for the general electric failure, for the vision system camera, obviously. This is a status 2B now. This isn't the same status it was in, but it was, the DTC was present, and the light is still off for the check engine light. So it is for the APIM, which is the accessory protocol interface module. So I still do need to take a look at this. And when I do have daylight, one of my next projects is to hook up the multimeter and figure that out. All right, looking it up, this is one of the codes. It's for the power relay de-energized too early. It just means that it didn't record everything when I turned the key off prior to the PCM shutting down. That could have happened when I rolled up. I just, shut the truck off real quick, I guess. I don't know what happened. But whatever it is, that was what caused it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the other one. So I was able to find the testing for how to check what's going on. And it pretty much says, if I were to scroll down to the actual test that I need for this one, for the P06-8A, if it's present, yes. For that code, the A, it says go to B2, which is to check the battery and the charge system voltages. Everything seemed to be good there. Or if I have an issue and there is an issue, then I would check the relay. If there's not, it says clear all and repeat the self-test. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and I did reset them, and then we'll see if it comes back. If it comes back, I'll follow the rest of these steps. Hopefully not have to get a new battery or anything. I don't remember exactly when I got one, but it's probably been about 5 years, and I do have the Optima yellow top in here. So I'm hoping that's not it, and maybe I'll have to look at the alternator or something, but when it's bright outside, I can do that tomorrow. All right, guys, now that I'm back inside and you can see a little bit, I put the module away and I'm gonna go ahead and take my laptop in, but there are a few things I can check tomorrow. Even if the code doesn't come back, I do wanna check out the battery wiring, make sure nothing's corroded, and I can take a look at the PCM, and I guess I can check the fuses and whatnot. there's a couple of things to make sure the alternator's charging like it's supposed to, and that the battery's doing what it's supposed to, because that's normally the #1 cause for this. It looks like something could have been left open in the in the PCM that kept it running too long, which caused this code to throw. But it really hasn't been performing differently, so I reset everything. Hopefully it'll be good in the morning and I can go to work, and then after work we'll see if we can take a look at it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this edited for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.